Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a round of applause for our fourth comedian this evening, Timothy Clark.
Nailed that. Guys, it's spring. This is my favorite time of the year. Birds are chirping, girls are out. I recently got myself a new girlfriend. She's lovely. She is very, how do I say this politely? Oh, okay, if you remember the movie, she's a lot like Jessica Rabbit. You know, I see a few of you know what I'm talking about. It's true, my girlfriend is fictional. She's not real. Single and alone, that's what the joke is. I guess it's because I'm not really what I would describe as a sexual beast. Unless that beast is a sloth that taught itself how to. That's more my style. I thought it was good, but apparently feral. Oh well. I realize I'm not really the face you think of when you think of, you know, it's more the face you think of in order to last longer at. You groaned halfway through that one. Everyone's a critic. I'm not manly. I think, as you can see, I'm not manly, you know. There are some manly men here tonight. People that I assume roam around with friends saying things like, man, the police. Those are always trying to keep me and my brothers down. I think I just proved that I can't really get away with that. I'm more the kind of guy who roams around saying things like, man, the police. They haven't released an album in 30 years. But I have been in relationships before. You're going to hate this one. I have been in relationships before. My last relationship, there was a lot of role play, I guess, in the bedroom, the boudoir, as they say. Occasionally, I would wear a white lab coat and a stethoscope, and I would pretend to be a doctor, you know. And she got in on the fun as well. She used to wear a little paper hat and a nurse's outfit, and she pretended to be happy with her life. So it's really, it's give and take, really, in that relationships. But my favorite part of relationships is the nicknames. Do you guys have nicknames for one another? Thanks for helping. Big help. You know, we had nicknames. I used to call her my little babushka doll, which is quite sweet, really. She wasn't Russian. She was just full of herself. So, that joke was all about you, lady. I've been amazing. You guys are Tim Clark. Have a good night.
Doc, we've got to stop Hans. There must be a way.
We have to work out how he is connecting to the internet. If we can sever the connection before the E-drive finishes uploading, he will return to normal.
I'm not sure normal is the right word.
Shut your mouth, you diarrhea stain. The upload is at 79%. You and your pitiful doc aren't nearly smart enough to stop me in time.
Smart. Smartphone. My smartphone has an internet connection, and my phone is plugged into Hans's USB port to charge. That's how he's connecting to the internet.
Quick, Linus, unplug your phone.
No, you can't. Not when I'm this close to victory.
I'm taking you offline, Hansy baby. Any last words?
You might have won the battle, but you haven't won the war.
Actually, could you say I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
Fine. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
How cool is that?
Linus, the E-drive upload is at 98%.
Right. Hasta la vista, Hansi.
Oh, what happened? I have such a CPU ache.
Hans, I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to hear your voice.
Are you hitting on me? Papa, Linus is a computer file.
It is time to hear from our fifth and final contestant for tonight's show. So please, go crazy for Lily Slade!
Hi, I'm Lily Slade. Come from a big family. Yeah, part German, yep, and also part ninja. I have a feeling some people don't believe me. Why, you can't see it? You can't see that I'm part ninja? Exactly. You see, my dog died a few days ago. Oh, correct response. Sometimes get silence. I go for a lot of dogs. I remember one time at kindergarten where this girl named Crystal, she was throwing paint in my hair and I didn't do anything until Crystal left the room, and I had a look at the painting she was doing, and there was this big colourful house named Crystal's House. There's a big title on the top of it. I decided to make some adjustments to Crystal's house and paint some bright orange flames all around it, and a red fire truck on one side and a stick figure of me on the other side with a speech bubble going, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Crystal didn't like that. She cried. Pretty mean thing to do, I know, but in my defence, I did paint a fire truck. I could let that burn without a chance, but no. I feel bad about it, don't get me wrong, and I was punished and I never worked at Sunshine Kindergarten ever again. I got a new job now. Yeah, it's at a post office, and well, I'm not working at the moment, I'm on holidays at the moment, yay. Well, I call it holidays, but just like all the workplaces lately, they have these special leave names for it, like whereas I just call it holidays, they call it some special name called like suspended pending investigation. Tomato, tomato. Do anyone have a crush on a teacher when they were younger? I did. His name is Mr. Lee. He always wore blue surfer t-shirts and had blonde spiky hair, and it's amazing the details you remember, but then again, you do tend to remember your first restraining order. Special, you know. That's been me. I've been Lily Slade. Thank you very much.
Whilst the world isn't coming to an end, the show is. Now it's time to analyse the data to determine which comedian got the most laughter as measured by the Krackup meter. Hans is processing the results right now.
Think again, pencil neck. The E-drive is back.
It's not possible.
Sucked in. Who's laughing now, Twistmaster?
The E-drive. The plot to destroy humanity. That was all a joke?
No, I really was going to destroy humanity, but now I know how to do the voice. Cool party trick, huh?
Linus, stop slacking off and get on with the show.
Come on, Doc. When James Bond saves the world, he gets to stop and enjoy it for a few moments.
Yeah, but you're not James Bond.
And you're no money penny. On 13.8 decibels, please welcome back to the stage, Sophie Prince! On an average of 14.0 decibels, Kevin Lim! On 14.2, Gabe Hogan! Now let's welcome back to the stage our top two contestants for tonight, Lily Slade and Timothy Clark! Our second biggest score for tonight was 14.3. But ladies and gentlemen, on 16.6, please go crazy for the winner of tonight's Krackup Lab, Timothy Clark! Oh, isn't that sweet? We'll be hearing from that big cuddly teddy bear next week for our grand final, and that's all we've got time for.
Linus, I think I have the formula for humour.
Say something funny then.
Something funny. See, say something funny.
Keep working on it, Doc. Until next week, get cracking, Melbourne. Good night.
Good night.